Hi, I'm Kylie Young, and I am running for Secretary of Choir Board for next year. So, although this is my first year in choir, I feel that I can bring a lot of new creative ideas on ways to expand and improve choir for the better. The moment I walked into choir, I felt just so much happiness and joy and a sense of family and closeness, which I had never seen before. Even in other extracurriculars, this is the closest I've ever seen. And I am so happy that I got to see this and experience this. I joined choir because I saw in my freshman year, I saw an outside lunchtime concert, and it was so good and amazing, and I wanted to be a part of that, and I'm so happy that I joined, and everything is worth it, and I wish that I had joined sooner, but I'm glad that I joined in general. Everyone is so nice and welcoming, and I want to give that back to newcomers and just current people in choir. I want it to feel like even more of a family than it already is, and I want to be able to contribute to that. So I hope that you guys vote for me. Thank you for this opportunity, and I'm so glad that I got to be in choir in general. So thank you guys.
Hi guys, I'm Fiona Andersons and I'm running to be your secretary for the 2020-2021 school year. If I were chosen to be your secretary next year, I know that with my prior experience as a writer and editor for multiple publications both in and outside of school, I could effectively run communications for this program and keep track of anything needed in fulfilling my job. However, there is so much more meaning and privilege in being given such a position. Coming from a new area my freshman year, I remember waiting for hours in registration on the first day of school and missing most of my first day. The first class that I got to that day, though, was choir in 5th period. I remember Iman coming up to me immediately, introducing herself and showing me around. I remember Stephen, for all of you that know Stephen, ensuring that I knew what an accepting and freeing environment choir would be for me for artistic expression. And of course, on my first Ukaipa retreat, I remember our beloved Brianna telling me stories about all of the amazing times from her past years in choir, with Naomi, Liz, and Carla gathered around to confirm that choir was something more than just special. To my surprise and joy, my experience from the very beginning in choir was not just a kind new girl welcome, but this same genuine and caring greeting was representative of what a warm and passionate group of people this program was home to and still is home to. The same people that would grow to be some of my closest friends and form a family to follow me throughout my high school career. I can say confidently that I would not be the person I am today without choir. Choir is more than just another activity or extracurricular to me. It has given me the confidence to share my voice and to put art out into the world, to break out of my shell and realize my full potential. I became a more creative thinker and avid learner and gained a deeper understanding for the emotional intelligence needed to both perform music and interpret it. Looking back as a scared and shy freshman on my first day of choir, I never thought that I would be able to sing solos or gain the courage to sing something at Coffee House. But I have achieved more than I have ever dreamed with choir, and I'm so thankful for that and for the community I have earned in the process that supports me in all of this. It would be such an honor to be on your board, and no matter what, I just want to thank you all for being such a dedicated, kind, caring, and loving group of people who has always accepted me for who I am and who is one of the defining factors of my high school career so far. Thank you all.
Hi, I'm Christina Valeri, and I'm running for treasurer. I'm a junior, and I've been a part of choir since my freshman year, meaning next year is going to be my last and final year in choir. Ever since my freshman year, I've always looked up to the choir board. To be honest, one of the people who inspired me to run was Brianna Shepard. Some of you newer choir students may not know her, but I'm sure all the veterans can say that she was a great choir president. Her leadership of helping other students amazed me. She was very kind to others, but she was also not afraid to shut people up when Doc was trying to speak. I believe it is the treasurer's duty to be a helping hand, not only to the students, but also to the choir board, to help in what seems to be the smaller issues so Doc and the others can do their thing without having to worry about the finer things. This is what I want to do. As treasurer, I promise to help in any way I can. I will always have an open ear to anyone who just wants to talk or to suggest a new idea for choir. I promise to always listen to those who have concerns and try to figure out a suitable conclusion. This past year has been a great breakdown of walls between the two choirs. I wish for nothing more but for that to continue. I want to push forward the idea of both choirs getting together outside of class. Maybe to go to the beach, a movie night in the backyard with popcorn, or some other fun activity. Mona and Iman have done an amazing job, and I intend to keep that going for inter-choir unity. I hope you can believe me when I say, choir is my family. That classroom is one of the only places I feel completely welcome. After a long stressful day of classes, I can enter the choir room and immediately feel at ease. I know the people there are all my friends, even if I don't know them all that well. I know they all only want the best for me. As a freshman, I entered the choir mainly because my sister was part of it. I will not lie, I was naive and scared when I first joined. I even had my other friend join with me because I was scared of not knowing anyone. I have always been shy, and the idea of high school and making new friends scared me to death. I cannot express in words how my fears were all invalid. And choir was the most comforting thing to ever happen to me. It is my safe haven. It is a place I can go when I'm having friend problems or just whenever I need to ease my mind of something. To that, I want to express my gratitude to everyone before me that made choir into what it is today. Without them, this choir would only be in my dreams. I feel as if I've been rambling, so let me get back to focus. Voting for me as treasurer would not only help you as students, but also Doc. I promise to help in any way possible, reminding you to bring folders or dresses or to even practice. I will be there for you and for the inter-choir unity, so vote Christina Valeri for treasurer. And remember, to make the family proud. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Ranjini. I hope you know I am Ranjini because that would mean that I've successfully gotten to know you this year, last year, or the year before. If not, then I'm Ranjini and I would love nothing more than to get to know you next year as your choir board vice president. In my opinion, the best kind of leader is one who is a friend as well as a guide. A leader who sets an example by going above and beyond while also staying one of the bros, knowing what's going on with everybody. And sorry for saying bro, but you get the gist of it. Before going any further, I want to thank our choir board this year for being exactly the type of leader that we all needed. They showed us just how much passion and hard work can really do. And those shoes are definitely hard to fill, but I wanted to let you all know that I'm also going to work really hard to make next year an incredible one for everyone. All of you are so talented and beautiful inside and out, and you deserve someone who is going to give their all to you. Choir is a place where we take a step back from the turmoil and the stress we endure in our everyday lives to come together to do what we love most with the people we love most. I read somewhere that you form a strong emotional connection with people you sing with because something happens in your brain. I don't know the science of it and I don't know how to go into it, but basically, all of us in choir have a special connection, and maybe in a way that we don't even understand because of what we do. I've enjoyed being a part of something so amazing with all of you, and I want to give back to you all that you and the program have given to me. So, thank you guys for being so wonderful, and I hope you'll allow me to be more involved in the choir happenings next year as vice president. Vote Ranjini for VP.
Hello, my name is Amy.
And I'm Caitlin, and we are running to be your choir board co-presidents for the 2020 to 2021 school year.
We've been in choir since freshman year, and next year will be our final year in choir. We hope to make it a memorable one, even if coronavirus is still around.
Here's some reasons why we are qualified. We're very easy to get along with, or at least we think so. And if we don't know you already, we hope to get to know you very soon. If you have any questions or ideas, we're only one text away. After all, we are family, and I'm almost always up for a conversation.
High school can be very stressful. It's your freshman, sophomore, or junior year. We've been in your shoes. But if you come up with any ideas at all, talk to us. If you don't know us that well, come talk to us anyway. We don't bite.
Also, Amy and I are almost always in the choir room during Panther time and lunch, so just head in and you'll probably find us.
With our past experiences, we hope to bring choir to its full potential. Last summer, we ran a week-long choir camp to introduce new singers to choir. Choir camp provided us great insight on how to stay on track, and when planning for it, we came up with ideas for our choir as well.
So we believe that more outside choir hangouts should be organized, and we plan to organize them. Both choirs usually only interact at like Ukaipa and during concerts, so it's honestly really hard to get to know everyone. So with more hangouts, both periods can hopefully feel closer, and our family will be tighter than ever.
Another change we would like to implement is to have an organized choir schedule and to set plans early. Caitlin and I plan to be on top of everything to the best of our ability for you guys next year.
So vote for Amy and Caitlin for your choir co-presidents for next year, but only if you want to. Thank you!
Thank you!